premier stops on the circuit. All the teams really enjoy this part in the Capetown hospitality, but now we come down to the last match.
Dylan Colley has been good for New Zealand, 3 tries to his name, Sam Dixon as well, but it's the youngster Koroi with 3 tries, also one of the try scorers in the semi-final against South Africa. Argentina, a steady, very inexperienced young team, have managed to score 15 tries so far this weekend. Can they add on to their try tally? The crowd has been magnificent.
It's been absolutely outstanding all weekend long, 2 days of long, exciting rugby sevens, and the crowd has been in full noise, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, the trophy, the 22 points on offer for the winner. And Argentina has been in the final, so twice before, 2 wins. New Zealand the most dominant in South Africa, 15 finals, 9 wins in South Africa. The last time they were victorious was in PE 2012-2013 season, beating France. Most successful team in the World 7 Series, 12 titles to their name. Last season only finished 4th, looking for some improvement and a big year ahead for the Sevens. You've got the World Cup in San Francisco, the Commonwealth game, exciting times. And what the Sevens game has done for rugby at large is just made this game a global game. That's the beauty about it.
Oh, most definitely. That's the thing. It really has gone across the globe. We've got the 10 stops, the World Cup, as you spoke about, in the Commonwealth Games, with South Africa are the gold medalists at the moment. So big time here in Rugby Sevens, and really has taken a new leap and taken rugby to areas or parts of the world that 15s doesn't.
For the final, we'll await the national anthems. New Zealand first, then Argentina. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Now it's game on. New Zealand have emerged from Pool B, but Argentina from Pool C, only losing the one game in the pool stages against England, 24 points to 7. Beat Canada in the semi-final, 14 points to 12. New Zealand lost the very first game on day one, Pool B, to United States, the USA, but what a way to bounce back. Beating South Africa in the semi-final, the favourites. That is the form card call, superbly bouncing back.
Yeah, very tough quarter-final and obviously semi-final. I think New Zealand, well, they want to control possession and the pace of the game, create one-on-one matchups and use their experience against the Argentinians, who I think they'll have to make their individual tackles, play close to the rucks initially. They'll really challenge at the breakdown, and there's their form coming to this one.
Yes, tough up, coach.
Rasta Rashavenga, experienced referee in the 7th Circuit, will get the cup final on the go in Cape Town. Secured by Argentina. Good work from Echard, one of the try scorers in the semi-final. Immediately finding space on the right-hand side, the experience of Sabator, the inside ball to Echard. Brilliant defense, New Zealand.
Play on.
Turnover is good. Scrambling on the defensive lines, coming up at tops. Most successful team in the 7th series, New Zealand. Nicholson's pass. Gets a bounce, but it's good enough. On the left-hand side, looking to attack on New Zealand. Collier with the offload over the top. Kuroi, very exciting youngster. What an angle pick by Ravuvu. And it's a ball out wide. It's Collier, and that's gone forward. Advantage Argentina.
Get up on your feet to play it. Get up on your feet.
What a start. Argentina with the initial break. They always have strong support here, do New Zealand in Cape Town. Santos Gomez Cora, he was involved when they beat New Zealand in Los Angeles in 2004. But Argentina started it well. There's the knock-on from Scott Curry. New Zealand, you thought were in for all money. But great defense. You know, Owen, it's just going to be one of those matches.
Argentina has got a voice of the crowd. The best finish in overall in the series has been finished, which is the 3rd. As you look at the replacement, Gonzalez, the 20-year-old Luciano Gonzalez. Ball at the back, not in straight.
These are the mistakes they can't afford. This is the inexperience, I think, on in the form of Argentina, the lack of big match experience. They've been here before, Cape Town in the final, played the home team where they lost.
Yeah, rightly so. Talk about experience. 121 events amongst the squad of Argentina. New Zealand far superior. 268 in the squad that's taking place here in Cape Town. But Santiago Gomez Cora, the coach, will be pleased with the efforts of a very young team. Average age of 22 for Argentina. On the attack, New Zealand. Finalists last weekend in Dubai. Can they go all the way?
Release. Step.
Kuroi, show, shimmy, Ravuvu. Powerful strong. Little offload, the basketball pass over the top has been the secret for him. Keeps going. Power and a bit of skill. Still going, Ravuvu. Boy, oh boy. Tell me about that.
He wasn't ready to go because he got a ban in Dubai on day one, but Joe Ravuvu, he's only a young man, but he just showed his strength on that occasion. This Argentinian team have been known for their defense on day two, absolutely outstanding, but on that occasion, the pure will of Joe Ravuvu shone through.
Conversion is good, 7 points up, New Zealand. All 104 kilograms of Ravuvu. Difficult customer to bring down, not completing the tackles, Argentina. Call, and they got punished heavily.
Oh, 100%, just using their arms, but Ravuvu just said, no, he is an absolute freak, the young man.
The ideal start to the cup final by New Zealand. They restart Argentina. Just looking to build an innings. A bit of composure is required now from this young Argentine team. Rashavenga almost got in the way. Is that a knock-on? Yep.
First loss forward, yeah.
This is the inexperienced way. One mistake from the line-out that cost them. And again, just a little knock-on when they took it to the setup. Keeping it close, which is the right idea. You see the frustration already on the faces. The ball giving away 4. More than double for the Pumas, and now they really need a good defensive set here. Tim Mickelson over the top. There's the knock-on.
Crouch. Fine. Set.
Feed is good from New Zealand. Kuroi opens up for the youngster. Kuroi goes over, second try. New Zealand. Costly mistake for Argentina. And they're made to pay.
That's the difference in these big games, taking your moments. And they're punishing them at the moment, this All Black 7 squad. Kuroi, I don't know where the halfback was, caught on the other side, and the 2 young men, Rogogo and Vilimoni Kuroi, standing up when it matters most.
In front of the upright, the flags are raised. 4 points for New Zealand. 4th try in Cape Town this weekend for Vilimoi Kuroi.
You see there's actually Barzan Valles goes to the other side. Thought New Zealand were going to go to the left. Kuroi saw a big hole in front of him, and that's just too easy in the end.
Over a minute left in this first half. Total control for New Zealand. Chase upfield from the experienced Tim Mickelson. Argentina not giving up on the challenge. Powerful run from Velez.
First hands past the ball on the deck. Hands past the ball on the
That's
deck.
what Argentina needed, though. I want to think if you're them, you kick it out and get out of your own half.
Time off.
Determined run by Luciano Gonzalez. Hit those nice short lines, and I'm sure the option will be out the back door soon.
So 5, you can't use your hands to support yourself and go back on the ball. Yeah.
Here's the strong run from Gonzalez. Takes out 2 defenders way over the advantage line, so gets to go forward, and then Dylan Collier just getting stung there.
Nervous times at the bench of Argentina, and rightly so. Big deficit to climb from in the cup final. The set piece is good. It's in the air. Some more calls from Rasta Rashavenka. Body position way too weak from Argentina, not dominating that collision. And smiles well deserved from the bench.
This is what they did what they didn't do in the quarterfinal. They did dominate those exchanges. You see, as you said, the ball's way too high. The supporting player, nowhere near it. It's always going to be a move from there. The drive from the line out too. Not sure that's the option.
Catch. Bind. Set.
This time around, Kuroi gets it out to the back line. Half-time hooter sounds. 14-point lead for New Zealand. A bust-up frill from Vuvo. Turnover at the breakdown. Much better from Argentina. They need to get some points on the board before they head out to the shed. All matching defense on the right-hand side. They'll need some magic. Now time around, that's the captain Curry making the stop.
Good.
Turnover. Here's a brilliant run from the experienced Mickelson. New Zealand on the attack, the inside ball, unable to free the arms just in time. It's intercepted. That's gone forward.
Lock on offside. Lock on, and you're in the offside position.
Here's the opportunity for Argentina. They're such a nuggety team to put away. They can kick it out if they want and still get the line out. It's been a bit wobbly. I think they keep it in hand and have a go.
Set move. They're going to keep the ball in hand and in play, not opting for the line out. Tap and go. Gonzalez. Valles. Doubling around, creates the extra man on the outside. Velez will find the space. Bazan Velez scores onto the poles. Showed a lot of patience. Argentina, the man who started it, engineering it in the middle of the park, doubling around, creating the extra man, is the finisher.
Yeah, that's where they're so good, wrapping on the loops, creating indecision. And that's exactly what they needed for their own confidence, just to settle them down. Now we're game on.
Flags are raised and 4 points for Argentina.
Here's the nice back ball right there from Alvarez. One missed tackle, over chasing in defence. No one on the inside for New Zealand, and the fancy finish for Velez.
Good way to finish the first half for Argentina. High fives, well deserved. Just been dominated in the collisions. That's where the difference between the two teams in the first half. New Zealand, rightly so, in the lead by 14 points to 7. Can Argentina cause the upset, or New Zealand march all the way? Join us for the second half. Welcome back for the second half of the World Rugby HSBC 7 Series in Cape Town. It's New Zealand in the final. They lead Argentina 14 points to 7. Velez restarts, not going to carry all the way. So advantage to New Zealand.
We'll just slow it down here and set up their play. Andrew Newstub on the ball. So Kuroi, he'll go to the right-hand side. Curry and Mickelson to the left.
Newstub immediately moves to the right-hand side. Kuroi, there's another switch for New Zealand. Newstub. Good run from the 22-year-old. Searching for the width here in New Zealand. Can they stretch Argentine defense? A bit of a shimmy, show and go. Regan Ware. Coming off. Bench the switch. Straight into the traffic. Andrew Newstub working hard, needing some support. Kuroi. The shimmy. Gets the pass out wide, and it's Tim Mickelson. His third try this weekend in Cape Town. 2013 World Sevens Player of the Year. Tim Mickelson. It's good to still see him on the circuit.
He just covers so many yards. Now we saw Sio Balasinala over the weekend get out to the 200 club. Timmy Mickelson gets his 196, but it all started with Kuroi. A little bit of wiggle in the middle of the field just to create the overlap, and then Timmy Mickelson. Well, he's done this time and time again for New Zealand.
You've got to go before settle.
And again, Owen, come from the mistake at kickoff time from Argentina. You just can't afford to do that, especially when you work so hard to get yourself back in the game.
Yeah, rightly so. Small mistakes. Special place for that man, South Africa. Mickelson made his debut back 10 years ago. That was in George. This time around, he scores an important try in the Cup final in the Cape Town leg of the HSBC World Series 7s. Deep in the restart. Argentina with a long way to go upfield. Strong in defense, Scott Curry. Should be ball game out.
Well, they're just hesitant, aren't they? I mean, the first couple of games they were very solid and very clear on what they wanted to do. Now you can just see, just before they engaged in the contact, you see that Santiago saying, we've got to go forward with the ball in hand, or defensively, they've just been caught on their heels, and I think giving New Zealand too much respect.
They'll have to learn from situations like this. Argentina, big year in sevens, so excited, looking forward to it. Commonwealth Games, also got the Rugby World Cup sevens. San Francisco. A lot sharper by them. This young Argentinian team. Breakaway on the right side by New Zealand. Karoi looking for the switch. Ravovo will go. He's picked a superb angle. Well. His second try for Joe Ravovo. 104 kilograms. Just not much commitment coming on defense from the Argentinian team.
Well, it's the young boys standing up for NZ. Karoi giving it to Ravovo. Fends off one. Look, he's holding the ball like a loaf of bread. Fends off a second and then just picks the angle. He's become a highlight reel, especially in this final. Joe Ravovo, he's been a difference maker for New Zealand on day 2.
Unsuccessful with the kick. Sure, it doesn't matter. 26 points to 7. New Zealand lead.
You go high, you get fended off in the chest. You go again. You don't even get a touch on him. And he's having fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Time back on.
4 tries for New Zealand. Karoi, his kick is good. Velez, plenty of work to do for Argentina. Impressive line speed from New Zealand. Just closing down that space for Argentina to play from. Another mistake at the breakdown. Advantage, New Zealand.
Yeah, Teddy Stataway coming on the field. Sammy Dixon as well. Some replacements off the bench, and that's where they're so good. The defense, I mean, the bench is very deep. Along the lines of South Africa too. Bit of frustration. Karoi needs to just keep his head, not buy into this.
Listen, get out of there. Cut it out, just get out. Time off, please.
New Stub also scored in that semi-final against South Africa.
Time back on.
And the senior players putting their hands up. A crucial clash.
Bye.
Tim Mickelson's been strong so far this weekend when it mattered here in Cape Town. Karoi's feed is good. Shifting the ball away from the contact. But a shimmy and a great pass out wide. Isaac Tamaki making the final pass and the try scorer, Regan Ware.
Regan Ware played a lot of minutes over the weekend, last couple of weekends at Dubai as well. Sonny Molia in the centre, using his footwork to get on the outside, draws in the last defender. Regan Ware left free. And now, pretty sure, safe and saying that we can crown a new champion here in Cape Town.
Right up against the touchline. The flag stayed on. New Zealand's done enough though, Cole, to be the victors here in Cape Town.
We're just talking to the management. They've been gone away from last week, learnt a lot in that final and the loss against South Africa. And I think there was the little mistakes they made in that final. They tried to readdress, and like you said, the experienced guys such as Curry Mickelson and Collier really settled them down and gave them a lot of composure.
Now the deep restart in the left-hand corner. Argentina looking to exit. Can they get some points in the second half? Gonzalez just taking it in. Giving the ball a bit of width. Chasing. Again, finding space. The break is good. Superbly done. Back in field goes Del Mestre. This pass is a good one. Moreno needs a bit of space. The likes of Moreno has been good throughout the weekend for Argentina. Close quarters, brilliant step. The inside ball could be the money ball. Yes, it is. Luciano Gonzalez scores Argentina's second try. Unfortunately, time is up. A little too late for Argentina.
This is their strength. This is how they play. This is what they couldn't do because they had too many balls given away. They're strong and break in the tackle. They like those short passes in and around the contact. They trail very well in their support lines, and Gonzalez does brilliantly, gets their second dot in this one.
Dominant to the breakdown point has been the difference between the two sides in today's cup final. And Argentina's got the advantage. Over the top pass from Sabako, one of the experienced players. That looked high. definitely
Leave
high.
it, leave it, calm down, leave it.
Kurt Baker, just reaction. Can Argentina finish strong? Can they give the crowd something more to shout about?
Should we play advantage?
Scintillating tries we've seen past 2 days. Stop from Tetamaki. Patience with ball in hand, but dominated.
Same story around the neck area. High tackle around the
high
neck
tackle
area.
from New Zealand. Dixon and turned around the culprit. Numbers on that left-hand side for Argentina. It's a 4-on-2. The quality of pass not up to standard. The pickup. There's a good one. Looking for another try for New Zealand. And there it is, Molia. Sione Molina puts the final nail in the coffin. There's New Zealand claim another title in South Africa.
And they come from another mistake from Argentina. If they go to the left, they probably score. They decide to go in the middle of the park. Teddy Stanaway comes back, a loose pass. Sione Molia, who's done a lot of the clean-up work in terms of tackling for New Zealand, gets the last score on this one.
Flags are up, 6 tries to New Zealand as they claim the first title for the 2017-2018 season. What a contest it was. It was a tough road for them, Carl.
It's definitely been the toughest 12, 14 months for this New Zealand All Black Sevens team. They've gone away, they've worked hard over the pre-season, they've made their first final in 12 months last week in Dubai. They won their first since 2016.